dear children, I hope you all are well and good. In this video session, you are going to learn 9th Standard English First Unit Supplementary, The Envious Neighbor. It's a Japanese folktale.
The Envious Neighbor. It's a Japanese folktale. Folktale means a village story based on a village story. Now we'll see the characters of this lesson. The good old couple, the dog, and the wicked old couple. Shall we enter into the lesson? Once there lived an old man with his wife in a village, and they had a dog with them. They used to feed the dog with the fish from their own kitchen. One day the couple went for a walk in the garden, and the dog also went with them. And the dog was playing about here and there, and all of a sudden the dog stopped in a certain place and began to bark, bow wow wow, and wagging his tail violently. So the old people thought that there must be something to eat, so they started digging with the spade. After digging, they got very shocked because they found gold pieces, silvers, and some precious things which was buried there. So they gathered all the treasure and gave something to the poor and bought themselves a rice field, cornfield, and they become a rich people. After hearing this, the neighbored house went to the old couple house, and they borrowed the dog and prepared a great feast for the dog. And they informed the dog that it should show as them a place with plenty of money in it. They took the dog to their home and prepared some dainties before the dog. But the dog didn't touch anything. After that, the wicked couple tied the rope on a dog's neck and led him out into the garden. The dog doesn't make any sound. At last, however, the dog stopped at a certain place and began to sniff. The couple thought that this must be a lucky place. After digging, they found nothing but a quantity of dirt and nasty offal. They got disappointed and got angry with the dog and killed him. The good old man was waiting for the dog to come home. He went to next house and asked where the dog is. The wicked old man answered that he had killed the dog and buried it in the root of a pine tree. After hearing this, the old man got worried and went to the spot. He set out a tray with delicious food. He burnt incense and decorated the place with the flowers. And he shed some tears. That night, the dog appeared in the dream of the old man and thanked him for his kindness. And the dog asked him to cut down the pine tree which he was buried and made a mortar and use it, thinking of it as if it were myself. The old man made a mortar out of the wood of a pine tree. If you see this picture, you know what mortar is. And then he grained the rice in it. Each grain of rice turned into some rich treasure. When the wicked old couple saw this and borrowed the mortar, they tried to use it, but all their rice turned into filth. Filth means waste. So by the anger, they broke and burned the mortar. But the good old man, little suspecting that his precious mortar had been broken and burnt, wondered why his neighbors did not bring it back to him. One night, the dog appeared in an old man's dream and told him what happened. And the dog informed him that he would take the ashes of the burnt mortar and sprinkle them on the withered trees. Withered trees means dry trees. And the trees would get revived. And suddenly put out the flowers. And suddenly the dream got vanished. At first time, when the old man heard the loss of the mortar, ran out weeping to the neighbor's house and begged them to give back the ashes of his mortar. When he returned home, and he made trials of their virtues upon a withered cherry tree. which being touched by the ashes immediately began to sprout and blossom. By seeing this wonderful effort, he put the ashes into the basket and went to the country, announcing himself as an old man who had the power of bringing dead trees to life again. When the old man entered into the country, that he had the power to revive the withered trees, and the country's prince heard this and asked the old man to show his power by causing all the withered plum and cherry trees to shoot out and put forth flowers. So the prince gave him some rich gifts and sent him home rejoicing. As soon as the neighbors heard this, they collected all the ashes that remained, and having put them into a basket. The wicked old man went to a castle town and gave out the words that he was the old man who had the power of reviving dead trees and causing them to flower. He had not to wait long before he was called to Prince's palace in order to exhibit his power. But when he climbed up into a withered tree and began to scatter the ashes, not a bud or a flower has appeared, but the ashes all flew into a prince's eyes and mouth, blinding and choking him. By seeing this, the prince's retainers seized the old man and beat him almost to death, so that he crawled off home in a very sorry plight. When he and his wife found out what a trap they had fallen into, and they scolded themselves. The good old man and woman went to their neighbor's house. After reproving them for their greed and cruelty, they gave their share of their own riches by repeated strokes of luck had now increased to a goodly sum. So the wicked old people mended their ways and led good and virtuous life ever after. So the moral of the story is, if you do good, you will get good. If you do evil, you will reap evil. So children, learn this story and get good things. Thank you.